Positivity isn't pretending things are okay. True positivity is grounded. It acknowledges difficulty without surrendering to it. Strength comes from choosing productive thoughts when emotions are loud. All right. Title of today's video: How to Stay Positive When Life Gets Heavy. Let's pin that up. A story. My dad passed a few years back. All right, about 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. All right. And ever since then, he would pop up into my mind. Tough days would arise. All right. So what is Coach getting at? It doesn't stop. It doesn't get any easier. All right. But what I found helps me is having some me time, choosing some time for myself in the morning before the day gets going. All right. Before the noise sets in. When you're going to work, you're going to practice, you being in school, whatever life throws at you. Everybody has their own dealings, okay? But you need to carve out some me time early in the morning before you get on your cell phone, before you start jamming and bumping your music. These are all things that everybody likes to do. These are whatever your routine is. Before you get into it, spend some time with you and the divine creator. How about that? And Coach, you leave it at that. So back to the story. I found that I started practicing being more grateful. How about that? Grateful for my life, grateful for my friends, grateful for wisdom, grateful for my health and strength. All right. The universe, the Most High Creator, that's what it's looking for. All right. How grateful can you be in spite of everything? I'm not saying we should be happy going through tough things or tough times. All right. But we shouldn't lose our minds. My dad would not want me to do anything other than what I'm doing right now. Being myself, trying to encourage others, going to work, being productive, looking on the bright side of things, all the things that he instilled in me, all the things that he taught me. It taught me a bunch of other things, but in times of adversity, my dad taught me to stand strong. Who are you? You stick to what you say your truth is. You got that? All right. So I am grateful for my life. I'm grateful for every moment that my dad's spent with me. Man, I shared with my friend the other day. My dad told me something positive every day of my life, up until the day my sister called me. So we're not trying to make this into a sentimental video. What Coach is getting at is, if we're all gonna go through tough times. 90% of life is how you respond to 10% of catastrophic events. Does that make sense? All right. So 90% of your life is going to be based off the 10% of things that happen to you and how you respond to those things. So a death in the family, a major car accident, man, you know, there's other things that other people have going on in their lives. That's just one aspect of Coach life. So what Coach is saying is, I just want you to, we're not diminishing it, we're not marginalizing it, and we're not saying suppress anything. We're not. That's far from what Coach is asking you to do. Just because you're going to be planting seeds for future problems. All right. But what Coach is asking for you to do is, I guess, so to speak, look for the silver lining. All right. In every major turning point, a transition, or accident, a catastrophe that happens in your life, it's up to you to find out what lesson can you get out of it. All right. No, we know the hurt is there. The hurt is not going anywhere. The lesson, yeah, hurt has something to do with it. But I think overall, as an individual, you have to find what's going to make you better. What can I pull out of this situation to make me stronger? So when I think about my dad now, most of the time I kind of smile and I emulate his voice, because I'm doing the things that I know he would want me to do. He wouldn't want me to quit. He wouldn't want me to be walking around sad. He wouldn't want me to be walking around moping. All right? Because we're all going to have to go that way. So people are not going to remember things that you gave them. but they're going to remember how you made them feel. All right? So let's pin that up. When you run into major things in your life, and what you do is you acknowledge it. And what I started doing, and I encourage you to do it, we need to verbalize how you're feeling. If you're feeling anxious, you say it out loud. I'm feeling anxious. The next question, am I trapped? If you're not trapped in that scenario, if you're not trapped in that situation, then you need to get out of that room, get out of that space. All right, get into some different energy. Maybe go out, do some breathing techniques. All right, just because there's a saying, a blind man can't lead a blind man. And when you're angry, the only person that's benefiting from the anger is you. Nobody else is benefiting from it. Conversely, you can't stay angry forever. Work through that emotions, work through those feelings. Then I think you need to calm down. Another thing too, you need to calm down and decompress. So let's end it on this. You can feel it and still rise above it. One more time. You can feel it and still rise above it. Take that with you, do something with it, upgrade your thinking, and your life will upgrade with it.